Hello, everybody. Welcome to Social Time. My name is John Rink. I'm your host of Social Time. Social Time is the show that's all about developing community and fostering interpersonal relationships. Today, we're going to be talking about how groups play a role in finding friendships at church. So, you found a church that you like going to, you like the pastor, you think the sermon is great. You love the worship music, but you haven't found any friendships at the church just yet. This is where it's important to join a group. Groups are people that have something in common and think what they have in common is significant. In this case, the church is a group of people who believe in Jesus Christ for the most part and believe that their faith in Jesus Christ is significant and brings them together. Now let's take the majority of our time today and discuss the different kinds of groups that you could join within the church. The first is a peer group. Find the individuals in the church that are around the same age as you and have similar interests to you. Now, this might be hard for you to do. I know in the Capital District, one church that makes it easy for new members to find other people to connect with is Life Church in Latham. Life Church in Latham has a event called Open Door, where if you're new to the church, you can actually go there. It's usually a few times a month. You usually go there. It's on a weeknight or weekend night. You'd have to check and look, where people sit down, they connect with other people. Usually dinner is served. That's always a plus, and they get to learn more about what Life Church has to offer, and they start to form connections, and groups can form that way. So once you found your peer group, the next step is to get involved in a social group. This is a group of people that is small enough where all the members of the group can interact with each other. I know of a few different groups in the area that are especially geared towards young adults 18 to 35 that may be of interest to some people. At Bethel Full Gospel, there's a group called the 12-2. I've been there several times. I got a lot of the group. It is geared towards people 18 to 35. So if you're new to the area, that's one group I would check out. It's called the 12-2. There's also another young adult group at Victorious Life Christian Church in Troy. It's called Edify. It's a little bit smaller than the 12-2, but if you're a person 18 to 35, that's also another group that you might be interested in checking out. Now, a church that I go with my wife in Clifton Park, it's called Grace Chapel. They have another group there. It's called well, the church doesn't really have a name, but the group I was part of when I was in college and just after was called College and Careers. That group was for people probably the same, 18 to 35. I know Grace Chapel has many other small groups for people of different ages and interests. So it is important to find a social group. And those are some social groups within the Clifton Park, Albany, Troy, Capital District area of New York. So once you start going to these social groups, it's now important to start making stronger friendships with people and have more face-to-face interactions and more intimate conversations and start to get to know people at a deeper level. That's when you start branching off of the social group and start a primary group. One primary group I've been part of for the past 7 years, if not more. We call ourselves Monday Night Bible Study. These are a group of people. They're probably like 10 to 15 of us that meet every Monday on a regular basis. Honestly, I haven't been going as much because with my schedule, I just got married last September. It's a little bit different now. But what Monday Night Bible Study is, it's a smaller primary group where people are building stronger, more deep, more personal relationships than what you would with a social group. So it is important to branch off of a social group and start your own primary group with other people that you have stronger connections with. So identifying your peer group, getting involved in a social group, and starting a primary group will definitely help you make friends at a church. At least for me, it has. And I'm sure for a lot of people, it has as well. I hope you got a lot out of this message today. If you would like to learn more about groups, I definitely recommend Essentials of Sociology by James M. Henslin. That book will definitely describe groups in a nutshell. There's not going to be a nutshell circling the groups, but it will give more information on groups. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Social Time. If you'd like to see more of my programs, definitely check out my page on YouTube. My name is John Rink. Thanks for watching Social Time. Now get out there, be safe, and be social. Thank you for watching Social Time.